Good afternoon. Are you guys ready? You guys ready for some Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 on PS5? I think I am. I'm pretty excited about this. I hope you guys are. I've been waiting to do a live stream on this. Fortunately, I've been busy, but I have some time today to get at it. So I hope we get some people in here. I hope we get some people in chat because I'm gonna want to pick you guys' brains and maybe have you guys tell me what you want to see while we have the beta up here. All right, let's take the timer off. We don't need that on there anymore. And I think we can switch to the gameplay screen. All right, so how is everybody doing? I hope you're all having a fantastic Thursday. I hope you've had a good week. So I kind of want to stream this today, and I want to stream something tomorrow. I'm going to try to stream tomorrow. I'm not sure what. I have a couple games for the Next Fest, the demos. We could do that. We could just stream a bunch of different things. We could stream like I don't want to stream ATS or ETS yet. I want to save that for next week. They have a Halloween event. I want to do that. I think next week we'll get into some ETS2 and stream some of the Halloween event. So let's kind of get into the game here. Like I said, hopefully people will start coming in here to the stream. So honestly, I don't really know what I want to do yet. We could do some tutorials for now, just to get that. And let's see if I can figure out. Wait a minute. Did this reset basic handling? I thought I did. I thought I did all these. Did something reset? Well, that's strange. Okay. So that's what we'll get into first. We'll do some flight training. We'll do some basic handling, sim controls. We have aircraft essentials, attitude. Is that supposed to say attitude or is that altitude? I don't really know, but it says attitude. Then we got turns, rolls, power settings, trim management. I've done this one. It didn't really help me, but yeah, let's start off with the sim controls. I don't think we need to see the briefing. So you guys are going to see everything live. You're going to see all the loading screens. You're going to see what it takes to load and all of that. Let me just check one thing here. I need to make sure the levels are all good. So this is only the second time that I've streamed from the PS5. Wait a minute. I'm getting no desktop audio sounds. Okay. PS5 audio. There's nothing coming through from here. Okay. Okay, here. So I really need some volume in the game to see if that's working. I have had some issues with trying to figure out the other controls. Okay, ready to fly. Yep, I'm not hearing anything. Hold on. Okay. Now I'm getting audio. And seeing that there's nobody in chat still, I have to do something here real quick, so pardon me for a second, guys. All right, so we are getting audio. Look around the plane using the right stick. Okay, so this is going to start off very basically. Switch to cursor mode by pressing R1 and L3. All right, we got that. Learn about camera and cursor interaction. So I would like to try this with the mouse, but seeing that I'm streaming through my PC, I need the mouse for the PC. And I don't have a second mouse, so we can't do that. The toolbar is a quick access menu that allows you to control various aspects of the simulation. Try to find and open the control panel. Okay, that's right there. The control panel is a useful reminder of the button layout for the devices you're currently using. Not really. Camera. Okay, they want me to open the camera. Okay, now what? She said open the camera. Open the camera panel in the toolbar. Oh! Never mind. In the toolbar. There we go. The camera panel allows you to access various views of cameras, modes of the simulation. Go ahead and close all the panels for now. Okay, so I kind of feel like if we click R1 and L3, it should just close that, but we have to literally close that. Learn about camera and cursor interactions. Let's switch to cockpit view next. Okay.
In front of you is the yoke, the primary means of controlling the aircraft. In the simulation, you will be controlling the aircraft with your peripherals of choice. So, let's hide the yoke for now. Alright, as we've seen, when you want to look around you, it's easy to rotate the camera. But you can also move it freely in the cockpit to get a better view of anything you want to see. Even through a window to look outside.
Okay, so this is actually pretty useful. So you hold L1 and move the camera around using the left stick,
now,
like this here.
Reset the camera to its original position.
Okay, and R3 resets it.
That covers all the main camera functions available.
There's more you could do with that, but
try to familiarize yourself with them a bit more. Then reset the camera to its original position whenever you're done.
okay, so we could do this. We can bring it down. We can zoom right in here if we need to see anything stuff. We can go all the way over here. She said we can also go. Did you say we can go outside the plane? No, but we can go to the window. We could take a look outside better. Can we go all the way to the back? Oh wow, we can. Okay, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You can look all around the camera and just click R3 and it brings you right back. Nice. So again, I've done these, but I want to go through with you guys so you can kind of see how the controls work and stuff like that. I would have put this in the last video, but I didn't want the video to be super long. I figured I'd save it for the live stream. Okay, let's go to the next training. We got an A on that. Aircraft Essentials overview. This is one of your first lessons. We'll start by getting familiar with the main aircraft controls and instruments. In this tutorial, you'll learn about the yoke, which controls the aircraft's ailerons and elevator axis, the rotor pedals, which controls the aircraft's yaw axis, the throttle and RPM indicators. So I should point out that they have sent out the second wave of invites for the beta. They said they don't know how many they're going to actually send out this time, and they don't know if they're going to do another wave. They're keeping the website open to sign up for the beta, but just because you sign up doesn't mean you're going to get a shot at getting into the beta. So it's still there though.
Let's get you familiar with the aircraft, a Cessna 172, and a few commands to navigate it through the skies. In front of you is the yoke.
Okay, we established that last time.
It's like a steering wheel, more or less. Turn it left or right to control the ailerons and bank the aircraft into turns. Look at the trailing edge of the wings while turning the yoke to see the effect on the ailerons. Okay.
Right.
Now, the difference between the yoke and a steering wheel is you can pull or push on the yoke. This controls the elevator at the back of the aircraft to make it climb or descend. Look at the horizontal stabilizer. While you pull on the yoke, you can see how it affects the elevator. Nice.
You guys can see that?
Down at your feet are the rudder pedals. They steer the aircraft when you're on the ground. The upper part of the pedals also control your brakes. In the air, they control the rudder at the end of the vertical stabilizer to yaw the aircraft. This is mostly for small corrections, for coordinating turns or compensating for a plane's tendency to pull left during takeoffs and climbs. Look at the vertical tail while operating the pedals to see the effect on the rudder. Great. Last but not least, the throttle is located near the center of the cockpit. Pushing forward will increase power. Pulling back will decrease power. First, look at the throttle and select it. Keep it selected and push it forward to increase power. Power is increased. Now pull it back to decrease power. Power is decreased. Now we'll do the same without focusing on it. Deselect the throttle. Look away from the throttle and increase power.
All right, so you can do that by holding X.
Set your throttle to idle. Excellent. When the engine is on, you'll be able to see the power change on your RPM indicator.
Hey,
You'll
Selby,
find it
what's
on your
going on, man?
screen in the
I'm
top
doing pretty
left
good.
corner.
Okay, look at the RPM indicator. Okay, so
This
right
tells
there.
you how fast the engine is spinning in hundreds of revolutions per minute. Next, take a look at your current speed on the airspeed indicator. It's on the left on your PFD screen.
That's right
It
there.
measures the speed in knots. To check your altitude, look to the altimeter. It's on the right on your PFD screen. Not all aircraft
Yeah, we're just
have
going
integrated
through
screens with all this
the tutorials here,
rely on analog
just so you guys can see what the other controls are like.
You can find the analog versions of the airspeed indicator and the altimeter just above the throttle.
Just above the throttle. Okay, those are the
They're
dials.
respectively on the left and right.
Right. We got those there.
The analog altimeter has three hands similar to a clock. The long, thick pointer indicates 100-foot intervals. The short, thick one is 1,000-foot intervals. And the long, thin one counts 10,000-foot intervals. That's all for today. Next time, we'll see how it feels in the air.
Doc, you're. Oh yeah. I definitely want to check out that game. I want to see what they can do with it, because it just seems to me with Doc, it seems like there's not really much more you can do. But I'm interested to see where they go with it. If there's different missions, and if there's like a story or something, if they have more like storms and stuff in it. So I'm really interested to see what they're going to do with that. I had fun with the demo though. I thought the demo was pretty fun. I'm sure there's probably other smaller forklifts and stuff you can use too. Okay, attitude pitch. Attitude refers to the aircraft's nose position relative to the horizon. Means to pitch or roll. In the image to the right, the lines represent the horizon's position when ascending or descending. Okay, let's start the training. Honestly, I I had Busbound. I tried it the first time I tried it. It didn't perform very well, and then the next time I tried it, it performed better. I don't know if it was OBS. I'm gonna have to try it again. I kind of want to do a whole video on that. I'm not too sure about that game though. I'm just playing the tutorial now for people to see how the controls work, because I didn't show the tutorial. I did play the tutorial, I just didn't put it on video. See, it's just annoying that you have to hold it for so long. And she said 20 seconds, then it said, okay, you're good. And then she's like, oh no, you went up, you're bad. So it's like, just freaking pick what you want me to do. Like, don't tell me you have to hold it for 20 seconds, then give me the check. And then be like, well, you were still supposed to hold it more. It's like, okay. Like, I don't know, it's like, I tried to do it gradually, because you think they want to do it gradually, but in fact, she wants you to do it quickly. Because that's why they pitch up the climb. I wasn't at like 100%, so. I don't know what's up with the audio. It might be, it might not even be you guys. It might not your end. It might be my headsets are dying. Am I an aviation lover? I would say that. Like, I love all types of sims. I love all types of vehicles. Airplanes fascinated me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I was in probably like the 5th or 6th grade, I actually did a whole science fair thing on how planes work, and me and my father, we spent a lot of time building this model airplane that we had, this kit. It was made out of balsa wood, but not like your typical one. Like, you had to build the whole skeleton of the plane, and then you had to like wrap it in tissue paper. And then like the ailerons worked, the elevators worked, the rudder worked, the propeller, it had like a rubber band, and it would really fly. And you would wind up the propeller as tight as it go and let it go, and the thing actually flew. It was actually pretty cool. I learned a lot from that, but that was a long time ago. I've never been on PC, so the fact that this is finally on console is really cool. I really want to learn more about it and get into it more. Okay. So I'm probably not going to go through all of these tutorials. We will get into flying.
Watch your altitude. It was constant during the turn. Now, let's see level back out.
See, she never said to keep the altitude. Like like it's like you're taking someone that's never flew a plane and said, make sure your altitude don't change. It's like, well, lady, like, give me a little more help.
This series is not just representing 10 degrees of the attitude your part in the game. As a general rule, you always want to keep your
Okay, you know what? Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this and let's get into some flying. That's what I mean, like, everyone was telling me, make sure you do the tutorials, but I did the tutorials, and I don't feel the tutorials are that great if you're a novice at this. That's just kind of how I see it. Let me go into career for the hell of it here. I mean, we can do a lot of fun things with just the free flight. Like I said, I really want to wait till the game is at full release so I can do a proper career mode where I can do like the license test and get the license and stuff like that and build way up. Because for the beta, everything's unlocked because they want you to test it out. I can try a mission. Like I said, I'm not great at the game, but it's a lot of fun. Okay, so this is New York. This is my area of like home base, right up in this area here. What do we have? Oh, we have a cargo coming out of. Where is this coming out of? There's Utica. Cargo transport. That's medium. Do we have maybe a little easier one? The cargo transports are kind of fun. It's not too stressful because you're not carrying anyone. They don't have a lot of cargo ones though. I really wish they did. That's okay. Let's try this one. Why not? Let's try it. I'm probably gonna have to get a plane and transfer it over here. Like I said, if we can get more people in chat, you know, talking and stuff, and I'll try to show you guys areas you're from or whatever. Yeah, there's only 4 watching. I thought, you know, with the videos doing so well, I thought we'd have a little bit more people watching than that, but oh well, it is what it is. So what do we do? Standard air freight. Where the hell are we going? Wait, where are we going? Okay. Let's just accept the mission. I didn't want that. There we go. Yeah, like I said, I thought there'd be more people checking out the live stream, but it's early yet. People may come in later. People may not be tagging that bell. You got to tag that bell when you subscribe to someone so you know when they upload. Okay, ensure cargo integrity, airline procedures, respect the conditions of the aircraft. So the hard thing about these is that you have to maintain your altitude. And like I said, the trim really gives me an issue. So try our best. I'm not too concerned about it. Like I said, I don't take these too seriously. I'm a novice, so I'm not like pretending to be great at the game or anything like that. So there is a little bit of weirdness when you get to these cutscenes, like that, the wing just clipping into the van. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like I get that I am hard on some games like Fernbus. But this game, it's like it has the whole world in it. There's so much in this game that I'm honestly surprised that it even works on consoles. Not something like Fernbus, and I really feel like the performance of this game, for everything it has in it, performs better than a game like Fernbus, which has less in it. And I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, "Well, that's different. You're on the ground and you got more scenery coming at you, and up here when you're in the sky, blah blah blah." I get it, but still, that's just not the point. Okay. So let's take care of all this stuff. Gotta remove that. Remove the chalks. I kind of wish you could remove like all the chalks, but it's fine. That would probably get tedious after a while. Can I? Hello? Okay. That's probably where it would be better to use with a mouse. What is that? That's the door. Okay. L1 to enter. I don't know. I don't know what bugs it has in it because I've never played the game on Xbox. I've never played the game on computer. I know what people said, that it's got a lot of bugs and glitches and stuff, but like I said, oh wow, that's cool. That's cool. How that propeller just like turned like that. Any Stevenson dispatchers scheduled to sign to withstand turbulence. I'm not hearing them talk. Like, that's the thing. Okay, I want to see what this looks like from the outside. This is a cool plane. Where am I going to have to taxi to, I wonder? Alright. Hey, JT. Hello, Leo. JT, you got the beta? Awesome. Yeah, I think it runs actually pretty good on console for what it is on PS5 anyway. Okay, release the parking brake. Wait a minute, let me see where. I gotta go there, but stop and hold it short. Said stop, and it gave it to me without me stopping. Enter runway. Okay. Wait a minute. How do I enter the runway? Oh boy. Okay, so we need to make a sharp turn. Oh, this turns actually pretty well. Alright. Oh God, it's really hard to control. We got her up though, we got her up. Woo. All right. Let's go back in there. That was rough, but we got it. You're Spanish, but you seem the same. That's cool, man, that's cool. You ordered a flight HOTUS 4? Yeah, awesome. I want to get one of those. Okay. Oh, we gotta do that. Climb to 30,000 feet? No. Okay, I guess. we have some turbulence today, so that's another thing. Like, maybe I should have done it. Is there a tutorial for turbulence? I probably should have done that tutorial. But that's all right. We're good. Oh my god. Because you can see, you can hear the wind, you can see it messing with us. Ooh, what was that about? How many times do I have to freaking contact these people? Good lord. Alright, climbs 30,000 feet, they said. How do you turn down the settings? Because, yeah, it's touchy. I'm assuming it'll be a lot better with like a HOTAS. Hopefully at some point somebody makes a yoke for PS5. That would be the best thing. Maybe Thrustmaster will. Maybe Turtle Beach can. Logitech and Thrustmaster will probably be... Oh my god, you have to constantly press the left button to like acknowledge every damn thing. So right now, I'm still at full power. And I don't know if I should be. Oh my god. That's not enough. We're basically going like straight up here. Are we sure this plane can reach 30,000 feet? I mean, we're only at, what, 8,000? You want to lower. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we're dropping like a rock. Now this is the problem, setting the trim. Because it literally sets like just one little bit at a time. See, I'm pressing the trim to bring it up. There we go. Wow, so how long does it take to get this thing up to 30,000 feet? Hey, thanks, Leo. I appreciate that. Why is it 30, but it's better fuel rate at 29? So they set out, they put out a second wave of invites for the beta. So I have no idea. They said that they're leaving the form open that you can still sign up for it, but there's no guarantee that there's going to be a third wave of beta. So I don't know. I don't know how many people they want for the beta. I don't know how many. I imagine they have quite a few people testing it. So I'm in some weird things happening today. And now see, now I'm dropping. And I didn't change the trim. There we go. Okay, so wait a minute. Let me just pause this for a second. You could change it in the settings if you go to the trim and turn on input repetition. Okay, let me try that. Let me try that. Under controls. So is that flight control surfaces? Would that be? Control trimming surfaces? Is that it? Okay. Input repetition. Oh, sweet. Man, okay. They need to give you tutorials just on how to set up the damn settings. Holy, this is overwhelming with the settings. Okay, so take that off. Hey, Seldy, good seeing you, man. Hope you had a good night. I can't undo it. I can't take that off. Why? Delayed input, set control and release, set inverted axis. I can't do any of these. Wait a minute. Okay, I don't have any of these assists on. Why can't I change that? I have no idea how long the beta is going to last. No one said. I'm almost assuming it's going to be for as long as until the game comes out. Yeah, I cannot change this. If your controller has drift, honestly, I think you're kind of screwed. It turns out delete assigned control. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I can't change that. More info. Overview, left panel input, right panel. Yeah, it won't let me change any of these. Oh well. Oh well, we'll continue on. We'll figure it out, I guess. And now when we come back, look how drastic we're going up now. I haven't changed anything since I left, and it wasn't like this. I'm telling you guys, like, me and the trim is the worst part of this game. I cannot figure out how to level these planes out for the life of me. When did I get the beta? Last week. Last week when it first came out. All right, so it's not bothering me too much because we're still climbing, which we have to anyway. So let's get back in this view and take a look at things. So I imagine turbulence and stuff must have a factor in all of this as well. But we're gonna have fun with it. We're probably gonna crash the plane at some point. Set the throttle at 176 knots and maintain about 250 TIS to cruise. Yeah, I'm not sure what any of that means. Where is the throttle in this plane anyway? This is the other thing, like, trying to look around to find things while you're flying is not fun. Landing gear. Where's the throttle in this plane? There. Alright, let's just fly. Let's just fly. So many buttons and stuff, man. Holy. Top center dash. Vertical speed control. Is this what I want? Vertical speed control? What does that do? Nope, that don't do anything. Top center dash. Speed match? Okay, wait a minute. Why can't I switch the units? I don't want Mach. What the hell is okay, wait a minute. Auto throttle, alright. Yeah. Some things just aren't working for some reason. Like I said, that should be switched to knots, I'm sure. But it is what it is. Okay, so we're at 19,600 feet, almost 700, so we're climbing. So I'm guessing the wind is pushing me like this because I cannot straighten it out. Yeah, the wind is definitely pushing me. I mean, it's just such an experience, man. Like, just look at this. It's just wild that this is a game that we're playing on PlayStation. You know, and I mean, honestly, like I get like some people were saying that looks like garbage, and I'm not saying that this is the most high fidelity looking like Google Map, and yeah, you know, I'm seeing it render in, but to people that are kind of criticizing it, you have to understand what's going on, and you have to understand this is a console. I kind of feel like just a couple years ago, well, no, this has been on Xbox for a while, but still, it's just, to have something like this on console is crazy, and like I said, I'm okay with the imperfections with it, because what it's doing, it probably shouldn't be doing on console. You know, that's all I'm going to really say about it. Gas for cruise all decrease. Are you serious? That is crazy. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure all this stuff out. I'm gonna have to like watch tutorials on YouTube to see how this stuff is done, because there's just nothing in the game that shows you. I kind of feel like the game assumes that everybody that's playing it is very well experienced in flight sims that's this realistic and in-depth, which in reality you're going to have some people like me that are complete novices that we don't know how everything works. So like literally they should have something in the game to show you. I mean, maybe they do, maybe they just haven't gotten to the more advanced stuff yet. But again, I'm really just trying to show off the game. I really don't want to kind of bore you guys with me trying to learn this on the fly. But yeah, like just trying to find things on this dashboard is insane. I mean, much respect to pilots. Like, the stuff that they have to learn and memorize, holy crap, man. Holy crap. It would completely overwhelm me. I mean, it's overwhelming in a game. You know, at least with a game, though, if you crash, you know, no harm, no foul. But I just love the fact that we can fly, you know, over the whole freaking world. And, like, literally, when I was flying over my own area, like, I flew over my house and stuff, and the representation of it really shocked me. Like, it's not 100% spot on what my house looks like, but the layout and everything is there, and it was like, wow, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, there's a ton I had to learn with this game. And like I said, let's just pause it here for a bit. Okay, so here's comms up here. What does it say? Nav, audio position. So intercom audio. I mean, there's just so many buttons to press. Crew volume. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And like I said, the fact that they have all this stuff working. Uh-oh. That don't look good. But yeah, the fact that they have all this stuff working on console is wild. Okay, so we have our VS is set at like 500. That's going. Well, now it's climbing again. See, that's what I don't understand. Like that was stable. That was staying at 500 for a very long time, and now all of a sudden it's changing again. These are all things that I guess you have to be a pilot to understand. Don't mess with any of that. I mean, it's tempting, man. I see buttons, I want to push them. Try to climb a little bit. Okay, so where is the autopilot? Is it over here somewhere? Select altitude. And I'm not gonna lie, like the fact everything is so small. All the buttons are so damn small. All in the top middle. Oh, okay. Approach mode. Auto throttle. Oh, AP. Okay, so I put autopilot on. Is there anything else I need to do? Hey, Elliot, what's going on, man? Like, I appreciate you guys. Like, if you guys, like, trust me, I appreciate you guys telling me this, because it's like, if I could do it, you know, like physically do it, it's easier to remember than just kind of like reading the instructions. So do I have to do anything with this? What is vertical nav? Okay, let me get back in the. So we're turning. Now I know that like purple line on the map, that's our flight plan, right? So I'm guessing we're turning more towards that to get back on track. Okay, so do I select the altitude all from that same panel here? I'm guessing, because you did say it's all here, right? So this would be this one, right? So if I just set this to well, let's wait. Wrong button. Where are we at? Come on. So if I set this to 25,000, set to current altitude. Okay. So we'll try that. Dial does 1K. Oh, okay, awesome. Okay, thanks, man. That's actually good to know. Okay, so where is it bringing me? Hit VS and use dial. Okay. Okay, so should we be good now? Okay, so we're still climbing. Like, we're climbing like crazy. Is that far left dial? Wait a minute, what are we talking about? Are we talking about the altitude? Oh my god, far left. Never mind. Is this vertical speed control are you talking about, or are you talking about heading? I'm guessing vertical speed control? $500-foot minimum. Okay, so leave it there, because I can't. It won't let me adjust that anyway. Oh wait, okay. So if I want to maintain my altitude where I'm at right now, should I leave this at 500, or should I? I'm not going to mess with it right now. I'll wait till you get back to me on that. Because I thought I told it to set it. Okay, so it's coming down now. Okay. Where am I going? Don't I have to go over there? Where is autopilot taking me, guys? Where is it taking me? Okay, well, we don't want to climb because we set it at 25,274, so I think that's good. But where is autopilot taking me? Don't I have to go that way? This is where it's confusing. So I have the autopilot on, and it doesn't look like it's taking me where I want to go. What is this FD? Flight director. Whoa, I did that, sorry. But there's nobody on here. Table VNAV mode. Yeah, I have no idea where autopilot is taking me. Okay, so what would I have to set the heading at? Like what? I know I have to look at this screen. Okay, I'll watch the video. Okay, so help me out here. Where is the autopilot taking me? How do I get the autopilot to take me? Because don't I have to go that way? Okay, but the point is, what okay, so am I supposed to be following this green line? This is what I'm trying to figure out. And then, like, the heading, like, what, how, where am I supposed to set that? And speed match, heading. Use the heading down to the point where you want to go. So yeah, like, how do I know where I want to go? Again, this is very, it says left and right, but look how many times I have to hit the button sometimes just to get it to work. Is this like normal on Xbox too? Do you have to do it like this? Like, this is what's very frustrating about the game, trying to set these things. Like, literally, if I'm hitting this 4 or 5 times before it moves, it's like, what the hell's going on? There's a small blue indicator rotates around the compass. Okay. Okay, up top. You mean that like it's like, what does it look like, 2 little arrows? Hey, look at it. I knew this was going to be like a comical stream here. So wait a minute. Heading. Oh, okay. Wait, I see it. All right. I got you. Now we're cooking with gas. All right. Problem is, where do I set that? Hold on. Wait. So I got to go back. I literally have to go all the way back this way. So I have to move that heading all the way around to the south. I will say this, that is awesome. Like, you guys, I would have never noticed that, like, in a million years. What does the outside knob do? Does that do anything? No, okay. Okay. let me ask you this. Do I do this gradually, or do I bring that heading all the way around to where I have to go? Or like, am I turning now? This is very confusing. I'm not gonna lie. For someone that's like never flown a plane, this is confusing. There's a lot to this. But you guys are actually helping me a lot. Fly to Zimmel. Wait. Yeah, Zimmel's back. Zimmel's back that way. Jesus Christ. So, actually, what good is autopilot? If it does, I mean, I guess you guys set it all up, don't you? Whew, okay. I'm like super thankful that you guys are like patient with me. I appreciate that a lot. Okay, so I think we got that. Heading select, nav mode. This one is that the half bank? Okay, click that and then we turn on this here. Ooh, we're turning okay. This is pretty cool. Now another thing about this game is like you literally have to learn this with all these planes. So like every plane you go in, you need to figure out where all these buttons are and stuff. This is wild though. I should have live streamed this game earlier. Not earlier, I mean like earlier when I got the game. You guys are super helpful. You guys are better than any tutorial in game, I'll tell you that. See, that's the problem, setting all this stuff up. Like, are there tutorials in the game that show you how to do it, or do you just have to kind of go to YouTube and figure it out? Because I kind of feel like I said, it's not really for novice flight sim people. So, how did the purple line is the flight path, though, right? That's the flight plan. How do I set that up to follow the flight plan? Because that's technically what it should be doing, right? Oh, I gotta stop. I gotta remember to not do that. Let's just kind of zoom in on this here. What we got on. You land by using it to steer, descend. God damn, that is sweet. Alright. That is sweet. So I know that I seen something where someone why does that keep doing that? New York. Please expedite your descent. Okay, so I set my altitude at 25,274. But I'm climbing still. Oh, okay. Okay, awesome. So, any idea why I'm climbing so much? I set my altitude You're concerned. How do you think I feel? How do you think this guy feels? You know what though? It's all right because I'm learning good stuff. I'm learning good stuff. If we crash, we crash. I'm sorry you had to hear that, dude. We got a parachute back there or something? Yeah, yep. Alright. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Don't worry. I know, you keep telling me. Why is my engine power, like, I haven't done anything with the power and it's way down there. I'm trying to figure out how to get down. Oh my god. Let's hold on. Why is my trim at 70-some%? What? Holy crap, when did I do that? Okay. Oh. Now we're going to do nosedive. I can't descend. Every time I go down, it wants to go back up. What the hell is going on? See, this is what happens almost every time. It's what? I didn't turn anything off though. Look at what is happening? I don't know. Wait. Oh gosh. I don't know what's happening. Uh-oh, we're dying. We're dying. Okay, now look it's doing that thing. If you do enough input. Oh god, okay, wait a minute. Oh, I see. Okay. No, turn back on. Help me. Oh god, what's going on now? This doesn't seem good. Why does it keep climbing when I set the altitude at freaking lower than that? I have the altitude set at 25,000. Okay, is it evening? Oh boy, I can't even talk. Hold on. Okay, wait a minute. Are we correct now? Nope, it's going back up again. Okay. See? So it's going down, but it's coming up. It's going down, and I even touching the controller. I got red lights on the controller, so something ain't right. I don't know what isn't right. Just your vertical speed to 0? Wait. Nope, wrong way. I need to go that way. What are you doing? Okay. See, Oh God. Can we eject? Oh God. Are you a religious man? You should get like. You're a horrible co-pilot. You're a horrible co-pilot. Oh my God, it's still happening. Okay. Yeah, I'm. No. Oh, you're a co-pilot. Like, if I don't know what I'm doing, like, do your job, dude. Eject, eject. Okay, you know what? He screwed the pooch on that one. Holy. Okay. Ooh. So, raise the hands. Who wants to go flying with me? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've learned some things. One, I shouldn't be allowed to fly. Yeah, but you guys did help me. You guys did help me. Okay, you know what? Let's go into the the tutorial. Let's go into some flight training here. Basic handling, takeoff and landing. So, does anything in here help me with like autopilot and stuff? I don't think this does, right? No, I don't see any tutorials that deal with using autopilot, setting your headings, doing any of the stuff that would be useful to know in the game that you guys told me that I appreciate. I see none of that in here. Like, I don't see any of it in here. So, what I'm gonna do, let's go. Are there different tutorials in the career? Or are those the same? Business jet and free flight. There's emergency. Oh man. Oh man, I need that on every goddamn thing. Okay. So let's I'm just gonna go in here really quick. Just training sim controls. Are these the same sim controls we had? Cruise like taxiing, takeoff, landing, downwind, for sole flight. Okay. Commercial pilot. What do we have in here for training? Trim management, departure, dead reckoning. That, you probably shouldn't use the word dead when you're talking about flying. It's just probably not that good. So yeah, man, I'm just. So literally, there's nothing to teach you. There's nothing to teach you. There's a freaking autopilot and all that, but you guys help me a lot. Like that's going to really help. Tailwheel endorsement, multi-engine rating, instrument rating. Wait a minute. This climb, descent, turning, speed control, VOR basics. What the hell is VOR? RNAV basics. Yeah, I don't know what any of these mean. I'm going to have to really read up on this stuff. Like I said, when the full game comes out, I plan on doing all of these and doing the exams and stuff like that. But, man, So I think this is what we'll do. Maybe we'll try that. We'll try the Vision Jet in free flight. Why not? Okay, let's. What's a cool spot, guys? What's a cool spot to take off from? Where do we want to go? Anywhere in the world. Where should we go? Do we want to go somewhere in South America, Africa? Do we want to go? Where's I'm gonna let you guys pick. Pick a spot for me. Would be a good spot for the other Vision Jet here. What do we got here? Just over here. LAX. Yeah, I think I took off from there with the fighter jet. The fighter jet is super fun to fly. That one's fun, and the float planes are fun. I like the float planes because you can land those on water, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's set this departure. Panama City. Ooh, Panama City. That sounds interesting. Well, you know, I'm already here. Screw it. Let's do that. I'm not gonna choose an arrival. I'm not gonna try to mess with landing and all that. We're just gonna practice flying, I think. There we go. Start flight. It was fun. I mean, that was crazy. I would not want to be in that situation in a real plane, though. Good Lord. Absolutely horrible. Okay, hold on. I forgot to change. I forgot to change the plane. Boy. I'm not gonna take off with that thing, that's for sure. Letting it auto land, tell you how to land it. Cool. All right, so let's do this here. There we go. All right. Let's try this again. Okay. All right, there we go. So those planes that I see on there are these planes actually in the game? Like, can you see other planes flying in the sky? Because that's the one thing that I didn't notice prior to, I want to say, the last update. This is a crazy game, man. It really is. Hit by a plane. Nice. Nice. All right. Hello? Did this freeze? Okay, not sure what's happening here. This is taking way too long. Okay, let's maybe find another spot here. Let's go over to Florida. Okay, let's try Tampa International. Let's see if this will load in. Yep. Maybe? You'd be having a little issues. Hey, Hungry Chef. Welcome to the stream. How was the ATC? I don't know. I'm not like an expert at these games. I'm just getting into this one because it's on PS5. If you hadn't watched the stream, if you just joined me, just rewind a little bit and you'll see how much of a novice I am. Okay, this just does not want to load in now. Let me just check something. Okay, so this isn't my internet. My internet is fine right now. It just doesn't want to load. Okay, let's back out of this. Let's go back into free flight maybe. Let's start flight. Let's see what happens. She just doesn't want to load in for some reason here. I don't know why. What time is it? 3:30. Yeah, she's definitely stuck. She doesn't want to load in. Damn. Well, you know what? That's all right. I think that's what we're going to call the stream anyway. I do have some things I have to do today, and I actually want to maybe restart the game and get back in there and play around. Try zooming in close before selecting it. Okay, we can do that. I've never had this happen before. Let's say I know that people were saying that the internet connection, if your internet connection is bad, but my internet connection is fine because, yeah, my stream is nice and healthy. So my computer, my internet isn't doing anything. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I guess it's just stuck, but that's okay. We will do more live streams of this. Like I said, I'm getting there. There's a lot of things that I had to straighten out at home and stuff that was kind of preventing me from live streaming. But we're going to get back into it more. I want to live stream this more. This is a lot of fun, and I learn a lot from you guys. I learn a lot more from you guys than I do about myself, because honestly, sometimes on YouTube, I don't even know what to look up to help me, and you guys helped me a great deal today. So thank you for that. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you had a lot of fun. And hey, don't be afraid to laugh at me, because I certainly am not. Thank you guys for all being here, and we'll see you next time.